What's good, everybody? It's your boy Kirk Ray Smith. Y'all know what it is. So, this whole idea of, church structure, Christian church structure, I think it's a lie. I think it's a lie from top to bottom. I think these religious structures that man has built is nowhere close to being in line with God's will, much less what he wants for the church. The Christian church, so-called Christian. But again, even the word Christianity or Christian is a lie. That's not a name or a moniker that God gave to believers. That was something given by people who want to mock people who believed in Jesus Christ. So, Christianity is actually irrelevant as a term, as a moniker, whatever. I'm a believer. But at any rate, when you look at these churches, they got pastors and elders and deacons and all these different leaders and all these different titles and bishops and so on and so forth. All of that stuff is man-made. It does not require us, you, believers, for you to walk with God. You don't need a structure like that. Leadership is critical. It's important to have leaders. But when you look at the Bible's example of what the church should look like, what you see nowadays, not even close. It was never about these big, massive churches and thousands of people and people making these incredible salaries, incomes, and while you have, a large group of those people who will never obtain it, but those leaders live in lavish lifestyles and all of that, man, that has nothing to do with God, trust me. In fact, when you look at the way the church is set up structurally, man, it can be a person that can gather 10 people in their house. That's good enough. And you didn't need titles and positions. You didn't need to be ordained and all of that. Just anointed by God. And that was all it required, if that. And even that isn't a deal breaker if you wasn't in that environment. The main thing is your commitment to God through Jesus Christ. Your recognition and realization of the Holy Spirit in your heart, in your life. And you're good. And you work with that throughout your life. And you fall, you get up. And you continue to press forward. Get in tune with God to the best of your ability. Live out your purpose. And then go be with him for eternity. But all this religious mess they have set up, man, is designed to keep people in power. It's designed to subjugate other groups. It's about classism, tiers, and deception. You don't need it. It's not necessary. I don't care how long it's been happening. It's not from God. It's not now. Listen, God never changes, but societies do. And a lot of the stuff that you see right now is antiquated, it's irrelevant, and it has nothing to do with how God is moving. God is looking for individual relationships with him through Jesus Christ, with the assurance of the Holy Spirit. And you live your life that way. You don't need these big structures. You don't need these titles. You don't need all these positions. You don't need to be ordained. You don't need any of that. It's a commitment to God through Jesus Christ. And you walk that way. So the church, as you see it, these structures, it's a lie. And the very same Bible that they use to create these structures and to make up stuff debunks everything that they're doing. One.